welcome back to my channel. As you can see, I have my makeup done already, and I did use for the first time the Kat Von D, the 10-year anniversary palette, and this is the only thing I could actually get my hands on. This was the last palette in the store that I went to, and I really wanted to get the highlighter, the studded lipstick, and I was just pretty excited to see the collection come out. I have been watching it through YouTube and seeing all the campaigns on Instagram. So I am loving this palette so far. I know I just did something a little bit more simpler, but I wanted to try this out, see how this was going to turn out, and then I'm going to do another tutorial using a bunch of the different colors. So if you guys want to see how I got this look from the eyeshadow to the foundation and the highlight, please keep on watching, and I hope you guys have a good rest of your night. Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm really excited to actually film you this. It's a new palette from Kat Von D. It is the 10-year anniversary eyeshadow palette. I picked this up last night at Sephora, and it was the last one, and I'm really excited to actually get to play with this thing. This is what the front of the palette looks like. Really pretty, and it has her signature right down here. And the names of these shadows are all on the back, and it is vegan, cruelty-free. The packaging is very sturdy. It's not cardboard or anything, so it's really, really nice. I was kind of surprised when I picked it up how hefty this thing is. It has a really, really nice mirror in it, and this is what the palette looks like. I'll do a swatching of each of the shades on my arm, and we're just going to play with some of the colors and see what I can come up with. I like a lot of the different array of colors from a lot of the mattes. We have 5 shimmers and 11 mattes. I'm pretty excited about the different colors and the tones and how they're going to work together. So I'm going to jump in. I don't really have a plan on what I was actually going to do for shades today. So I think I'm going to try out a couple of the more easier shades, and then I'm going to work into more of the crazier shades on my next tutorial. And I already have my eyebrows done. Anastasia Beverly Hills Dipbrow Pomade in Soft Brown. And then I also used my Anastasia number 12 brush. Works really, really well. I do like using this a lot more than what I was using. I already have eye primer on, and I'm using Kat Von D Lock It in Light. And I just used my translucent powder from Hourglass. I'm gonna pick up a little bit of Melanie with a M505 brush, and I'm going to put this all over my lid. For my transition, I'm going to go in with this shade called Nancy. And I'm going to use a Sigma E40 brush to do that. Ooh, pigmented. I'm going to grab the first brush that I was just using, and I'm going to blend that out. Not a lot of fallout on these shadows yet. Really, really nice. Making sure that both eyes are even. So far, really, really nice. They definitely do blend out really, really easy as well. I'm gonna pick up a Morphe M433, and I'm going to go in with the shade Ashley, which is the orange shade. And I'm gonna go into the crease, just keeping it a little bit further down. Working these shades together. Then going back in with the first brush and just blending that out. The next shade I'm going to go into is Adele, which is right here. It's a little brownish black shade. And I'm going to use a Morphe E36 brush, and I'm going to put a little bit of this shade in my outer crease. Picking up the M433 with that oranger shade, and I'm going to blend this out a little bit. I'm going to use that M433 and a little bit of Adele, and I'm actually going to just try blowing out my outer wing a little bit, just lightly getting some color on that brush. Get a little bit more pigment through here. And then just blending it out. I like it. Start mapping it out, pulling it in a little bit. Picking up a little bit more of that orange shade, and I'm just going to mix the two together a little bit. I like it. Looks really cool. Next shade I'm going to go into is Gina. And I'm going to use a BH Cosmetics number 5 brush. And I'm going to put some of this shade on my lid. Definitely really pigmented shades. And virtually no fallout at all on my face. Just a little bit, but nothing that is out of the ordinary. I'm just packing this yellow shade onto my lid. Blending it in together. What do you think so far? I like it a lot. Next shade I'm going to go into is Egypt, and it is one of the shimmer shades. First I'm going to go into it dry with my MAC 242 to see how the pigment is, and if the shade isn't very like in your face right away, I'm going to use a little bit of my Fix Plus from MAC, and we're going to see what it looks like after that. Alright, really cool so far. Let's pick up some Fix Plus as well and see how this looks. I'm going to get a little bit on my brush and give it a spritz. And let's see how this performs. So much better. Definitely know that you need to use a little bit of Fix Plus with that shade. So I'm going to go back in with the Adele shade, and I'm going to blend those two together with my Morphe M433 brush and put a little bit of color through here. And blend this out. fun. I like this a lot so far. I'm gonna do the same thing to the other eye. Blend it out. Now I know that this shade is not part of the collection, but I'm going to be picking up Thunderstruck, the single shade. I'm just going to take some on the back of my finger, just about that much. I'm going to tap a little bit of this on the center of my eye, just to give a little bit of dimension. Pretty cool. Do the same to the other eye. Blend it in. And the eyes are pretty much almost done. I'm gonna put a little bit of wing on just to tie everything in together. I'm gonna use some of the tattoo liner in the shade Trooper from Kat Von D as well. One down, let's try doing the other one. I'm gonna do the other one off camera and I'll be back and I'll have lashes on as well. And I'm gonna use the Lilly Lashes in the style Ela. And I'll be back when I'm done with that. Taking a little bit more of the tattoo liner in Trooper and I'm going to cover my band just a little bit on my lashes. This looks really nice so far. And again, I use the Lilly Lashes in the style Ela. Lashes definitely make a look. And I'm gonna darken up right through here just a little bit with the shade Adele on a E36 brush, just to intensify this line right through here. Just blend it out just a little bit. And I'll be back in just a couple minutes. I'm going to put my base on, which I'm going to use the Hourglass Vanish stick again. And I'm going to prime my face with the Skindinavia, the makeup primer spray. So I will be back in just a minute and then we will finish up with the bronzer and blush and some highlight, and we'll do the lower lash line when I get back. I used the Vanish stick in light beige, the concealer stick in fair, and then for powder I used the Hourglass Veil powder. And this stuff works really, really nice. And then I also used my Kat Von D Shade and Light brush to set my face with the powder, and I've been liking this combo so much so far. It definitely just makes my face feel really, really nice. I'm also going to use a little bit of my Ambient lighting powder in dim light. And I'm going to use the same Kat Von D brush, and I'm going to put some of this around my face as well. For bronzer that I have been using, again, is from Hourglass, and it's the Ambient Lighting Bronzer in Luminous Bronze Light. And I'm going to use the opposite side of the Kat Von D brush. I'm going to take the same brush and the bronzer, and I'm going to actually put this on the sides of my nose as well for a little bit of a contour. For blush, I'm going to use the Makeup Revolution Matte Blush in Fusion. My Morphe E4 brush to do that. Now this is very pigmented, so a little goes a long way. And I'm going to spritz my face with the Makeup Finishing Spray from Skindinavia to get ready for some highlight. And I'm going to go back into Kat Von D in the shade Thunderstruck. And I'm going to use a Morphe M510 brush to do that. A little bit of this up. Really pretty color. I love using this shadow a lot. Putting a little bit on the top of my brow, both sides. Glowy, but not very over the top glowing. Gonna go back in with that same shadow again that we were just using for the highlight, and I'm gonna use a Morphe M431 brush. I'm gonna put this shade on my brow bone. And I'm gonna do the same for my inner corners. I'm gonna bring it through here and actually kind of round it in and down. Round it and down. All right, now I'm gonna actually do my lower lash line. Going to use a Morphe 169 brush, and I'm gonna pick up the first transition shade, Nancy. I'm gonna go in with Gina, which is that yellow orange shade, on that same brush, the M169 brush. And I'm gonna put this more towards the center of my eye. I'm gonna use the M505 brush and just blend this out a little bit. And I'm gonna go back into the E36 brush, and I'm gonna use the shade Adele. I'm just going to use that shade just out in my outer lashes through here. And this is what the eyes look like so far. Really cool. Now I'm going to go in with my Bad Gal Bang mascara from Benefit and use this for mascara for my lower lash line. I'm going to intensify my inner corner again with that same Thunderstruck shadow. And I'm going to use the M431, but I'm actually going to spritz it with my MAC Fix Plus. And I'm going to apply that wet in my inner corner. See the extra pop that it definitely gives? I like it when this shade is applied with Fix Plus. So with Fix Plus and without Fix Plus. Sorry, you can hear dogs barking. That's Zoe causing a muck like she usually does. is what the face looks like so far. The eyes look really, really nice. And these lashes definitely look really, really cool with this look. Now I have a bunch of lippies that I have from Kat Von D. I have like a whole cup full, all different shades, from blues and purples and the Everlasting lips as well. Alright, I think I'm going to go in with Sanctuary. And this is what Sanctuary looks like. I love using this color a lot. It is darker than Bow and Arrow, and this is Bow and Arrow. So Sanctuary and Bow and Arrow. And this is what Sanctuary looks like. Really pretty color. I definitely like using this color a lot, and it looks really nice with this eye look. I'm actually going to take a little bit of Thunderstruck again, and I'm going to put a little bit of this on my finger, and I'm going to put this on my lips. And I'm going to set my face for the last time with the finishing spray from Skindinavia. And this, guys, concludes this tutorial using the new 10-year anniversary palette from Kat Von D. And I really do like this. I'm going to play a little bit more with the brighter colors, and I'm pretty excited. So if you guys want to see another tutorial using this palette, please make sure you give me a thumbs up, like my channel, and leave me any comments in the comment section below, because I do love to read comments. So I hope you guys enjoy this, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys. Adele, Malice, Ashley, Gina, Egypt, Sylvia, Lala, Leafar, Adele, Malice, Ashley, Gina, Egypt, Sylvia, Lala, Leafar, and I'm going to go above just a little bit because I have lost all the room up here. Melanie, Alexandria, Nancy, Catherine, Kelly, Sarah, Carolyn, and Chad. So Melanie, Alexandria, Nancy, Catherine, Kelly, Sarah, Carolyn, and Chad. These are the swatches of the whole palette. You can see that there are some shimmer shades and the matte shades.